Hi class, today I want to talk about how to install a mathematical modeling language called GAMS. My name is Kang Hong Yang. I'm an associate professor from ISE Chongyuan Christian University, Taiwan. In today's lesson, I want to talk about two parts. The first part is to know the solving structures and the processes of a modeling language, and the second one is I want you to know how to install GAMS. If we have a problem to solve, normally we will try to build a conceptual model first. Then we have a lot of ways to solve this conceptual model. One of these ways is to build a mathematical model and then the software to solve it. This kind of a mathematical model included linear programming models, mixed integer programming models, and so on. Of course, if the function in your mathematical model is nonlinear, we call it nonlinear programming models. In these models, we will have some elements. The first one is objective. Normally, we'll build an objective and let this objective should become as larger as possible or as less as possible. And we also have a constraint which can confine our decision into some certain conditions. Of course, there are also very important elements called parameters, because parameters will influence our final decision variables. When we finish building the mathematical models, we'll try to use the mathematical modeling system like GAMS or MPOS into the computer language, but these computer models actually cannot solve by itself. It still needs some solver like C++ or Groovy to solve it. After solve the problem, then we got the final decision variables, then we will solve the problem. What is GAMS? GAMS is General Algebraic Modeling Systems. This modeling language actually can implementing linear programming, mixed integer programming, or nonlinear programming models. And its applied domains, normally we will apply it into the manufacturing systems, supply chain, and transportation, operations, finance, communication network, scheduling, and so on. Of course, there are not only GAMS software, but also have some very similar modeling language like MPO, which has a longer history than GAMS. After GAMS appeared. Of course, there is a very easy use system called Lingo. I listed the web page. You can go to like MPO, AMS, and Lingo web page to get the trial version and the test by yourself. All of this modern language needs solvers. Okay, without solvers, it cannot solve the problem. So the C++, Groovy solver are very important. You might hear that in Excel there is a solver as well. But the shortage of the Excel solver is it cannot solve a very large size problem unless you buy some added in solvers into it. Now you can go to the GAMS download pages and ask for the demo license. When you request a free demo license, you need to input some personal information like your name and your email. Okay, I suggest you to use your school email rather than use like a Gmail, Yahoo Mail, or Hotmail, and so on. And then you fill your school name, okay, then check the statements, and very important, you need to answer the question here. In this box, of course, you just fill in 36, okay. Then after that, you will get a validation email, and when you validate the email, then you receive the demo license. When you finish download the GAMS, then you install it. There are two options, language environment you can choose. The first one is Studio, okay. The GAMS Studio and IDE. I think Studio is more fancy, but you can use the basic IDE environment to develop your models, okay. Then when you click the next, you will see different license option. If you choose no license, okay, then you can import the license by yourself, or you can browse for the license file. Because you already have a demo license from the GAMS, then you can use this option, okay. Then finally, after you finish the installation, you can launch to the GAMS IDE. If you have a problem to install the demo license, you can go to the YouTube, click this link, and see how to install the license into your GAMS. Okay. Now I'll show you the website of the GAMS. Here is the GAMS. Then you can download the latest GAMS versions is 40.40. Of course, later on maybe you will have new versions, but basically the installation process is the same. Then there are 3 different systems for the Microsoft, for Linux, or for Mac. And then when you finish it, you can go to the trial GAMS here to export the demo license here. Okay, hope you can install your software very smoothly. Then I also suggest you go to the Ample and the AMS and the Linux system to compare the advantage and disadvantage of this software. Okay, and now after you finish the installation, okay, then you will have the GAMS. You will have the GAMS like this. In this software, the first one, you can go to the file and the option here, and if everything okay, license here, you will see your location of your GAMS license, and also you can see the server here. There are a lot of servers. Because I'm the former versions, then here I have a full license authority of the Cplex. Okay, although you have a demo license, you still have like 2,000 constant or 1,000 variables, something like that. I think if you want to just solve a very basic problem, it will no problem in this size. Okay. and we can open it. You just click new. Okay, then you can write some model here. Okay, so this is today's lessons. Hope you can install the GAMS smoothly. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.